The spread is beautiful so far. Before we even sat down, the table was made with all sorts of pastries and fresh fruit. There's a few options that we can choose from for our main dish.
Mine came with berries and yogurt and granola, beautiful bread basket, and then, of course, I'm very happy to see coffee that is not instant. I'll be thinking about this breakfast for days, guaranteed. I don't want to leave. It's nice inside.
We're walking to the boat now. If you don't have a car, they drive you about 10 minutes to a little parking area where you then take about a 40-minute walk out to the Grey 3, the vessel that takes you on this boat trip. Even being probably less than a mile closer to these glaciers and peaks, they seem exponentially bigger.
This is so pretty. We've seen this little strip of sand that separates the water from the glacier, and now we're gonna walk straight down it to meet the boat. It's just so pretty out here. The Grey 3 runs 2 to 4 times a day during high season. Today I think it's running only twice, so it's right about 1. We're about to get on, and it takes you directly to the glacier, and you can either purchase a one-way fare that takes you to the campsite after the glacier, or a round trip that'll take you back here to the beach. So we're doing the one way to get to the campsite, and then we start our hike. This is fun.
From what we can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. They're not letting us out of the main cabin of the boat right now because it's so choppy. We're starting to definitely lose a few passengers to seasickness. They're walking around handing out barf bags, which is probably a good idea. A few people are actually outside on the very back of the boat with life jackets on because I think they're not feeling too well. Meanwhile, Shelly's up on the front like a hood ornament trying to get pictures, unaffected at all. I'm somewhere in the middle between the person puking and Shelly. I'm ready for a pisco sour.
Our host here came and explained a little bit about the mountain peaks and how they were formed and the rock formations that we're coming up to, and this is one of 49 faces of the glacier, so they all snake out like arms of an octopus from the main glacier.
It's getting less choppy and much more tolerable now. We're seeing all of these really cool icebergs just floating by. It's pretty insane.
I literally feel like I have the best seat in the house. It's so magical.
Iceberg right ahead! Had to do my Titanic reference. Been waiting.
Is that what that was?
It's a party gift. Well, we really didn't get to check out the glaciers from on the boat, but we're staying here. So I think we'll get a good look just on foot. I guess we'll go find our tent, yeah?
Yeah, let's go find our tent and move in. We learned a little bit more about Lago Grey and where the name came from. Obviously it's from the color. So what we learned is because of the friction with the glacier, it puts off the sediment that is in the water. The sediment is thick enough to where the light can't make it through the sediment. It causes the gray color, and it also makes it where nothing can live underneath. So no plants, no fish, essentially a dead, beautiful lake. I can't get over the color though. This is one of the prettiest lakes that I've seen.
So it looks like the boat is continuing on after it dropped us off at the Refugio Grey stop to get close to the glacier, which would have been cool, but hopefully we'll be able to hike to it and get a close look. Home sweet home.
So nice. And what a view.
We are all checked in and we have so much information to tell you about the place, about the check-in process and the tent and sleeping bags and all of the gear that we rented. But we have to do one thing before that, and it's something we thought we would do on the boat and was our main goal of the day, which is to see the glaciers up close. So we are gonna take right around a 3-hour round trip hike to what's called the Bridges, which is supposed to be a fantastic viewpoint of the glacier. Love suspension bridges. Holy cow. This is the viewpoint we've been waiting for. This place looks insane. Hola. It's creeping up on me sometimes that I should stop and just reset. Honey, where would I even go? 'Cause I've been closing all the doors. I got stuck in the high.
This is just unbelievable.
Just goes on forever. know. This viewpoint is magic. It's so hard to leave a place like this.
Yeah.
My face hurts with permagrin a little
I
bit.
know. It's so surreal because, you know, there's a good chance we may never be back here again, you know? Like, this is a moment in time, and a glacier is always moving and changing, so it'll never be the same even if we come back.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.
These suspension bridges make this trail a lot of fun. Besides these bridges, the trail is pretty flat, accessible. It's not that bad. Made it back to Tent City. Oh, that's our tent.
Where are you going? That's not us.
That's our tent. We made it back to the tent. What an epic first day.
I know.
Grey Glacier is stunning.
It's so pretty.
We're gonna wrap it up now. We are going to head up and cook some dinner.
All right. Good
Thank
night,
you very
guys.
much. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you later.
Friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay.